Hey there, Jays. It's your Roll Pod James and me making 9990s P here. Today I will be explaining the reasons why I haven't been uploading any YouTube videos for 2 weeks. Starting with the first week, my sister, not too long ago, recently, about a couple of months ago, my sister and my brother-in-law have sold their house in Port Fairy, and yeah, for the past 2 weeks they had nowhere else to live, and they had to be out of the house by the end of May. So for the past 2 weeks they had nowhere else to live, and so they bought a house in Koroit, but it had to take them 2 weeks to find the key. So yeah, they had nowhere else to live, and yeah, they had to stay with my parents for 2 weeks, and this is where all the trouble began. Like, my sister kept pissing me off about telling me what I had to do all the time, and it kept getting really annoying and selfish, and I didn't want to put up with. And when I went to bed at night, for the next week, when I went to bed at night, my brother-in-law kept snoring in the middle of the night, and every night my niece always cries, and because she's only a baby, and yeah, and so when it came down to the last week, I have decided that within the next 8 nights, within the past 8 nights, I have decided to move out of my room, and I moved into the I had to move into the caravan for 8 nights because my sister and my brother-in-law were, quite frankly, taking over the house, and which wasn't fair, and yeah, and so I had to go get a job. I had to make money, and well, it's because my sister and my brother-in-law, for the past 2 weeks, they had nowhere else to live, and they had to be out of the house by the 8th of May. And so, yeah. And sometimes when my sister told me what to do, I got angry at her, and I threw a tantrum. Or at least it wasn't out in public, it was at the house. I threw a tantrum at the house, in my room, and, well, but anyways, it's all done now. Quite thankfully, I don't have to put up with my niece and my sister and my brother-in-law anymore, because they've moved out of this house, and the one that I'm living in right now, they moved out of the house, and they moved into Karoi. And during the past 2 weeks, I had to spend 8 nights in the caravan. I had to spend 8 nights in the caravan because I didn't want to put up with my niece crying every night. And you know what my niece is like. She cries in the middle of the night. She cries all night. And you just can't stop it. And, yeah. And my brother-in-law kept snoring in the middle of the night. How do you think my sister would have felt? My big sister would have felt. She would have felt grumpy if my brother-in-law kept snoring and my niece kept crying. So, yeah. Yeah. So that's the reason why that I haven't been uploading any YouTube videos for 2 weeks. So, but now it's all done. I don't have to put up with my sister and my brother-in-law anymore because they bought a house in Koroit, and they finally got the key on Wednesday, and yesterday they moved out of this house and they moved into their new house in Koroit. And so I got the thumbs up because I don't have to put up with them anymore. don't worry, there will be more YouTube videos coming on the way wherever I feel like it. When I feel like it. Anyways, that's the story that I had to tell you. More YouTube videos coming soon. But for now, peace out.